Y'all, welcome back to my Let's Play of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Ned. My name is Rob. My channel is Roka Souls. I am the Filthy Casual. I am a Filthy Casual. Anyway, added a point of strength. I don't have to one-hand my mace anymore to use it effectively. And I think I've pretty much gotten all the items and stuff I want to get in Majula. I believe I've talked to everybody. Let me just check one thing over here. I can't remember if there's a chest in this area or not. I think there might be enemies. Not sure. Either way, I don't want to go into this area yet. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything that can help me in the beginning stages of the game. Yeah, now that I think about it, there is something here. If I'm not totally mistaken. Yeah, here we go. And what is this? A crimson farm? Oh, okay, it's a shield. I don't really feel the need to equip it. Yeah, from here on I'd have to open that gate to go through. I don't want to go that area yet, so back we go. Up these stairs. This is kind of reminding me of Havel's Tower just a little bit. Okay. Oh, one other thing I need to do is give my Estus Flask shard to the Emerald Herald and upgrade my Estus Flask and put that on my item queue. Then I'll proceed with one of the first areas you can go to. It's pretty much the first area, like where you're supposed to go, called Forest of the Fallen Giants. Let's see here. Where are you at, Emerald Herald?
Is that a shard you found?
It is.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
It's like it should have had like some sort of effect there besides the praying hands, I feel like, but I mean it doesn't, so whatever. Can't level up anymore for the time being, so I'm just gonna leave. Okay. And equipment. Yeah, here we go. Let me put the Estus Flask first, and then life gems, and then I don't really need anything else right now. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Can still equip the suit of armor that you start off with. The imported set. Which, I mean, has almost no defense whatsoever. If you just like how it looks. I'm going to try and go as light as I can for the time being. And we're going to head down here. There's an item on this side, which in New Game Plus, I believe, is a mimic. A fresh New Game Cycle, it's not. Get a rusted coin. That increases your item discovery stat temporarily if you're farming for upgrade materials or whatever. Or just any item. Excuse me. It's been cold these last few days and I'm still kind of congested. Well, where's it opening at? I was thinking... Okay, am I tripping out or something? What's going on here? Okay. I guess I went the wrong way and then it shut on me or something? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, okay, it drops down immediately. I got you. I see how it is. Let's kind of take in this area a little bit. It's cool looking. Let's see. Yeah. Let me get this treasure box. Technically, I could jump across and onto that ledge to get that item, but it's risky, so I'm going to go around the safe way. Try not to fall. There we go. Speaking of falling, fall damage, much less forgiving in Dark Souls 2 than it is Dark Souls. So yeah, always bear that in mind. Another one of those Hippo Cyclops guys. He was not here in the original game. That's an addition from Scholar of the First Sin. However, thankfully, he is not very aggressive. You have to like get right up in his business for him to aggro on you. So if you leave him alone, he'll leave you alone. There we go. Got a Homeward Bone and Soul of the Lost Undead. And we got some regular undead soldiers here. Nothing much to them. But be careful charging in because there's a group of them here, one with archery, or a bow rather. They'll snipe you from a distance, at least I think. Maybe not. I might be thinking of the original version of Dark Souls 2. Nope, there it is. I couldn't see him at first, but he's over there. I'll go ahead and just light this bonfire. There we go. Already got another checkpoint. Not gonna rest at it. There's no reason to. Oh wow, good shot. Oh, wow, okay. It's an ambush. I need to start upgrading my endurance, because I am running out of stamina very quickly. Oh well. Oh, come on now. There we go. Heal Miracle always comes in handy early on in the game. Some hollow infantry gloves. Uh-oh. Yeah, they'll drop armor, weapons, all that good stuff. Something here. Another soul item. You can run up ladders, but that consumes stamina. Okay, this area, massive ambush. There's a lot of hollow soldiers here. You don't want to just run around. You want to take your time, wait for him to come to, you know, one or two at a time, and fight him that way, or else he'll just have a whole huge swarm of them all over you. Oh, got a backstab. I wasn't even trying to do that. Pretty sure I'm close to one that's up on a ledge that might throw fire bombs, or that might be in the original. I know this is going to be confusing for me for a little while until I get my bearings. Oh, I got some kind of straight sword. Go on now. Nope, I heard him. Yeah, he's throwing fire bombs now. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm doing exactly what I just instructed myself and the viewer not to do. Well, it's a conundrum. Whee! Oh, my goodness. Let me get the shiny things. I want the shiny. Ow. Really? Oh, wow. Everything has gone wrong. Drink some Estus. You were like such a tryhard with those fire bombs. Ow. Nah. Such a hostile land. Nope. Crud. Alright, I about got him. You and your fire bombs. I'm going to do something about you. Get out of here. Scram. He dropped a life gem. Hollow infantry boots. What other things can I loot from here? Hollow infantry armor. Broken straight sword, which is no help to me. I'm already out of Estus flasks. Gonna go ahead and use a life gem just to top off my health, because I do believe there's a couple of enemies up here. Up. Yep. See, there he is. Actually came down to meet me. Get on now. Get. Do. Are there any more up here? Can't remember. The one that was throwing fire bombs was up here, and he just fell down. Get another soul item. Drop down here. I think there's like a short sword or something over here this way. You gotta jump though. Whee! Yeah. Short sword and a soul item. Okay. Go back down where I was. There's an item I can jump to if the jump doesn't kill me. There we go. Go ahead and top off my health just in case. Alright, let's try this. Yep. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, like if you happen to fall, like miss this ledge and hit that, you die. Fall damage ain't no joke in this game. Get Soul of a Nameless Soldier and 10 throwing knives, and throwing knives are actually really good in this game. First Dark Souls, they barely do any damage, and they can be useful for getting an enemy's attention, like getting them to come to you one at a time instead of like in a group or whatever. But in this game they actually do significant damage, and I believe that throwing knives scale with stats, maybe. I don't know, but they're pretty much good all throughout the game. They do good damage as long as you're leveling up, pretty much, from what I remember. Alright, immediately there's another ambush waiting on me. I could jump through here. Yeah, why don't I just do that? I'm gonna get ambushed any which way I go, so might as well go this way and just jump into the middle of it. Yeah, Scholar of the First Sin edition definitely throws more enemies at you than the vanilla game does. Yeah, see, if I would have gone up the hallway, I'd have run into him. So instead, I'm gonna do a backstab. Bonk. Yeah. Something I definitely miss from Dark Souls 1 is ragdoll physics. The enemies, they die and then they just stay there. wood bolts for a crossbow. Go ahead and pop this other healing gem. Life gem, rather. Oh, hello. There we go. And let's see, can I grab this? Yeah. Get another life gem. Game is pretty generous with them. Let's see, that guy... Oh, it's an archer in this game. I forget. There's... No, hold on. There still is a firebomb thrower. He's just up there. Okay, yeah. Alright. It's all coming back to me. Yep. How did that hit me? Because Dark Souls 2, that's why. Yeah. Get out of here. Stupid. Man, he's got a reach with that. There's yet another archer here. Okay. That helps. Alright. Dude, about this whole bomb throwing thing, it's not working out. Gonna have to ask you to stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anything over here? Any enemies? No. It's a buckler, which I don't have enough dex to use. It's a parrying shield. Ow. The difference between a medium shield and a parrying style shield is a much greater difference in this game than in the first Dark Souls. Parrying shields are actually much more helpful in this game, in my opinion. And I think that they degrade more slowly. Oh, he just dropped a bastard sword. Cool. I used that weapon a lot my first playthrough. They degrade much more slowly from parrying than regular shields do, I think. Alrighty. Open this up. Let me go ahead and light the bonfire. We can kind of see this room a lot better. Should I rest at it? I'll be fine for now.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
What a creepy old lady. Let's see, she sells some useful stuff. Clubs, which I'm gonna want 2 of. Traveler set, which is the starting set of the Explorer. The Traveling Merchant hat actually has a special effect. It raises item discovery, so useful if you're farming for stuff. Hat worn by merchants from Lanafir, where blue represents knowledge. Wearing this increases item discovery. Lanafir is the farthest land to the south and follows a strict edict of isolationism. The rare visitor from Lanafir is always a little odd. So you say. Yeah, talks about all kinds of different lands than what's in Dark Souls 1. Leningrass key. Opens blacksmith Leningrass shop in Majula. So we definitely need that. How this person got a hold of it, who knows. We can buy throwing knives and fire bombs, which are both extremely useful. She also sells a basic soul arrow and a heal miracle. So yeah, overall she's pretty useful.
My name is Melentia.
Rhymes with dementia.
You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Dranglake's been a pile of rubble since the war, thought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. It seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself had nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up and move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love.
Yeah, I think that you have to beat like the first boss or something to get her to actually move to Majula, but she does eventually go.
It's high time. It's high.
Yep. All right. Let's see. The regular club. I can only afford one right now. Let me compare it to the mace.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. If you buy enough stuff from her, eventually she'll give you an item for free and expand her inventory, so let's see here. It weighs less. It's less base damage. Scales better. It's got very slightly less durability. Not enough to make a huge difference. Sure, I'll go with that for a little bit, and I'll go ahead and use a soul item so I can buy another one. So I'll go ahead and have two, because I do want to dual wield those things. Initially, anyway. I might end up changing things up a bit later on, I don't know. There we go, that's just over 800.
Don't abandon.
Yeah. Alright, awesome.
Thank you.
Can't dual wield them to start off with initially. You gotta have a certain amount of strength for that. And I don't have the dex for the buckler. Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about a shield for now, because in this area is a large leather shield, and it's actually pretty good. So you come up to this door, you try to open it, but it's locked. But if you look closely, it's all raggedy and beat down, so yeah, you can just smash it. Just like that. Alright, I don't have any torches, and this room is really dark, but I can hear an enemy for one thing, and I could hear a crystal lizard, which I don't hear now. Got a hand axe and a radiant life gem. Come back out into the light. Oh, there he is. Get out of here. Soapstone and radiant life gem. I believe the small white soapstone allows you to be summoned but for a less amount of time than the regular white soapstone does, but you don't get that until a little bit later. Hollow soldier helm. What else is in here? It's so dark and I don't think I have any more torches. I think I got everything though. Oh wait, nope, there's a treasure chest here. Let me get it. Small leather shield and repair powder. Yeah, repair powder is a lot more useful in this game because weapons degrade much more quickly. If you'll notice the little red bar under my weapon icon on the bottom left, it's down a little bit. However, anytime that you rest at a bonfire, it completely upgrades your weapon, but if you keep fighting with it until it actually breaks, you have to go to a blacksmith to get him to repair it, so. A little different from Dark Souls 1, interesting new mechanic. Get a divine blessing. And that's pretty much it for here. Now what am I gonna do? Go ahead and rest, I guess. Oh, that made that crystal lizard come back. Did I happen to pick up any torches? Can I light it? No. I'm just gonna run up here and see if I can get to him. Trying to listen for where he's at. Aha! There we go. And he dropped 2 Titanite shards. Not too shabby. Alright. Used to, in the original version of Dark Souls 2, you could throw a firebomb at this wall to blow it up because the explosion would make contact with some flammable barrels that are on the other side, but I've tried it before in Scholar of the First Sin Edition and I couldn't get it to work, so I'm just going to assume that they patched that and just move on. There we go. We got some sleeping hollow soldiers here. Gonna bonk them on the head with a club. So that's what you do with hollow soldiers. Crap. Oh, for some reason I didn't think that was gonna hit me. My logic was flawed during that moment. Good old halberd. It's decent in this game, but not as good, in my opinion, as it is in the first Dark Souls. First Dark Souls halberd, like that rocks. It's like literally one of my favorite weapons, but this game I never really used it too much. Okay, I can tell that you're not dead. Playing possum. Get out of here with that. So, Lost Undead. I believe this is locked, or I have to open it from the other side. I can't remember. I think it's just locked. I think you eventually get a key for it. That door there you have to open from the other side. That's a shortcut. And in here... Is this locked as well? Yes. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah, club's not quite as strong as the mace, but that's alright. Once I get a few more souls, I'm going to take those Titanite shards back to Majula and have the blacksmith work his magic on them. Alright, let's see. I want to come up here. No, I'll go ahead and explore this area. So there's an NPC I want to get to travel back to Majula. Okay, down here and then down here. Forgot about you. Get out of here. You bother me. Get another life gem. Awesome. And I'm going to drop down from here and get shot right in the face. No, I'm not going to drop down from there. That would lead to certain death. I want to drop down here. Okay. Now we got it. There's archers all over this place, and I'm just eating up their arrows because I love it so much. Dude, could you not? There we go. What'd he drop? More hollow infantry stuff. Yeah. Oh, and the spear hollow. They are much more annoying in this game than they are the first one. Because they're way more aggressive. Ah! There we go. I gotta do something about these archers. They're killing me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. Really? Well, that wasn't part of my plan. Oh no! Don't die! No! gravity is my worst enemy. Still. In this game and in Dark Souls 1. Demon Souls, not so much. I don't remember gravity being that big of a deal in that game. Got another Titanite shard. I did need to come down here anyway, so it's kind of good. Dark Souls 3, I haven't really played enough of it to really tell you. Which I plan to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls 3, and that'll give me an excuse to actually, like, play through the game and, like, maybe not 100% it, but, you know, just do everything. I've got the Fire Fades edition, so it's all the good old DLC. Okay, I've been down there. Now I need to get over there without dying. And that archer's shooting at me. Makes it dangerous. Whoop! Oh, almost overshot it. But we good. We good. We alright. Let's see. Okay. I'll come through here first and then deal with that other archer. Yeah. I'm going to be careful not to jump in front of that thing and get smushed. Thankfully, there's only one, so you can just go up after that. No big deal. Hollow infantry armor. I can't get enough of that, can I? There's an NPC there, but I want to deal with this archer. Get on with yourself. He's guarding an amber herb, which restores spell charges, I think. Pretty sure that's what that does. Yeah, this guy is not an enemy. Let's talk to him.
I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself.
Like Kale Chips?
I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came into this forsaken land, it was a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
Yeah, so another thing about the hollowing process. In this game, it kind of alludes to the fact that it makes you kind of lose your mind or your memory. Dark Souls 1, it doesn't really seem to do that. Although, you know, we have Big Hat Logan, who, when you progress with his quest far enough, he begins to lose his mind, but when you actually have to fight him, you notice he's not hollowed. He's actually still in human form, so that didn't necessarily correspond to his hollowing. And the other characters that are known to hollow, like the Crestfallen Warrior or Laurentius, people like that, they, what am I trying to say? They don't show any signs of actually, like, losing their mind or their memories or anything like that. So that's something kind of new that Dark Souls 2 introduced. Which, I mean, it makes sense if you're turning into a zombie-like creature, then yeah, you got some zombie brain rot going on, so it would only make sense. Okay, so I've killed all the enemies in this area. I've gotten most of the archers. There's one still trying to get me. Which way do I go for that? I think I come back down this way. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I'm good at confusing myself, y'all. Just bear with me. Up we go. And back here, now. Alright. The original game, this enemy was not here in this spot. But he's here now. Thankfully, blunt damage does good damage to him. So clubs, maces, that sort of thing, they work really well. And I'm gonna get that archer that saw fit to just shoot me in the butt. Well, you know what? You can just stay down there. Alright, there's some enemies here and yonder. He's throwing fire bombs, and those were explosive barrels, so I took them out to keep him from doing any real harm to me. Go ahead and use Heal Miracle. Keep from using any of my consumables. So when you climb up here, yeah, you can fight this boss here optionally, but I would suggest not doing that. It's the Pursuer. Yeah, I just skip him. If you jump out of the ring immediately, he does that. So, yeah. Now you can kind of run around and get these items. And deal with this jerk. Okay. Pincer attack. Oh, wow. Much worse than a pincer attack. It's just an all-out assault on my well-being. Woo! Ow! Really? Why? Yeah. Okay, not cool. Not cool at all. Dang it, Dark Souls 2. Why do you just throw hordes of enemies at me? There we go. Alright. It's gonna take him a little bit longer to get back up than it did for him to get down, so... yeah. Can they climb ladders? Huh. I don't think they can. They're too dumb. Alright, let me see. What items do I have here? I have witching urns. I don't have fire bombs, which is what I would need. I'm gonna have to go back and get those. Alright, so... let me demonstrate the effectiveness of throwing knives. Look how much damage that did. That's like over half of his health. And now he's dead. Throwing knives are freaking awesome in this game. I love them. It's one of those things that's like, if you have some leftover souls, you don't know what to spend them on. Man, get you some throwing knives. They're always useful. And fire bombs, for that matter. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, this is the other side of the wall where the bonfire is at. And crud, get away. Leave. Oh, now you're gonna hold up your shield like a big baby. Get that mess out of here. Yes, that is awesome. Trying to think. Do I want to go back to... well, there might be some fire bombs on these corpses. I was saying something beforehand, but now I can't even remember what. That'll come back to me. Estus Flash Shard, very useful. Repair Powder, also useful. There's a Hollow Soldier with a halberd right there. Should I go ahead and deal with him? Probably. Plunging attack, which doesn't seem like it's as useful in this game as it is in Dark Souls 1. Just another one of the changes they made. I honestly really respect Dark Souls 2 for its uniqueness. For, you know, trying out new ideas, tweaking some things. I don't think it's a bad thing that it did that. Sure, it's not perfect, and I think that Dark Souls 1 is, in a lot of ways, better overall. I mean, you know, don't count out Dark Souls 1. I mean 2. It's still a really good game. In this humble casualist opinion. Let's see, alright. So let me come up here, buy a firebomb, blow up the wall for the shortcut, and then head back to Majula, I think. Yeah.
You went?
Yes, me again. Who would have thought? I'll buy two. Two to be safe.
Thank you.
Just in case I missed the first time. Alright, down we go. Getting myself confused here. I want to go this way. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of things about it that are, I don't know, could be considered more beginner friendly than Dark Souls 1 or 3. The fact that you can get consumable health items and can buy them and farm for them. But also the fact that if you're stuck in an area and you just keep dying over and over, if you kill and respawn an enemy enough times, it'll, like, stop respawning eventually. I think you have to, like, respawn it like 15 or 20 times or something like that. I don't remember how much it is, but that's a good way to get unstuck from an area. And then if you want to spawn enemies back, there's an item for that. It'll make them respawn, you know, they'll be stronger and everything, but, I mean, hey, it's an option. So let's chunk this firebomb over here. There we go. Awesome. Now what? Do I want to go on back to Majula? Don't want to keep going forward. I'll go on back to Majula for now. Yeah. I'll open up Leningrass blacksmith shop, his forgery, and see if I can get him to upgrade my clubs. Or maybe just the one club I've got. I don't have near enough strength to dual wield them, so. Use that key we bought from Malentia. I guess you could kill her for it, but I don't recommend doing that. She's a very useful merchant throughout the game. And we get the short bow. I always recommend using bows in Dark Souls games, but I think I'm going to go the crossbow route in this game, since you can actually aim with them.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
I cracked myself up with that. And remember, we also got the key from Kale, the map guy, to this mansion, or house, or whatever. And there's some goodies to be gotten in here as well. Let's see. Pharaoh's Lockstone, an important item for opening things up, and little secrets and treasures and stuff. And let's see. There's an upstairs to this house mansion thing. Yeah, here we go. It's got items up here. Also, there's a basement with some items as well, I think. Although I can't remember what everything is. Titanite shard and a torch. 3 torches. Very nice. I can actually use the torch again. Yeah, around the side of this house, there are like these pigs. I recommend just avoiding them near the beginning of the game because they're very aggressive and they will kill you. And it looks like I just aggroed them, so I might actually have to deal with them here in a little bit. Oh, where am I going now? I want to go down into the basement. I am so easily befuddled. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I couldn't see. Here we go, down. I don't think those pigs can come in this house. Hope they can't. Alright. Illusion? Yeah, it kind of looks like a treasure box when it's not. Alright, yeah, I need to come down here. There's a skeleton. Just one skeleton. And I think once you've killed it, it won't respawn until you use a bonfire ascetic, so... just lure him up here where I can actually get some hits on him. Come here, skeleton. Ah! Ow! Yeah, so skeletons are bad, but the first one you run into isn't as bad as the skeletons you run into in Dark Souls 1. The first group of them. Alright, let's see here. Man. They definitely tweaked the lighting in Scholar of the First Sin. It made things... everything is like so dark. Which, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, why? Alright. Got a soul vessel. That's the item you use to respec your stats. You gotta take it to one of the old ladies in the things betwixt. And I believe I have found... I think I have a couple of Estus Flask shards at this point, so let's go ahead and get myself some more Estus Flasks. I can use some more uses of it. There's pigs around here? Oh, they leashed. Alright, good. Great. I'm probably gonna like warp back and forth.
Is that a shard you found?
One area to another
Here,
to
see light.
Get Leningrads in there to where I
thin.
can upgrade my weapons. Okay, upgrade Estus Flask. Yes. And it's upgraded. So awkward, though. Yes, got another one. I think it was just those two. No, I got another one. No, no, I don't. Okay. I could level up some if I wanted to. Could level up a couple times. But I would rather upgrade my weapon for the time being. So let's see. I'm going to warp to like wherever. Or I'll just do this. You can warp, like just basically reload the area by warping to the bonfire you're already at. So that's all I need to do. Yeah, that saves some time. Nice.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a
Lenigrast,
simple
okay.
blacksmith. And you are... another useless traveler.
I'm not useless.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds.
I love that.
What does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got.
Flirtatious vagabonds.
Let me have a look, but do it quick.
Alright, so he sells different weapons. Longsword, broadsword, falchion, estoc, rapier, battle axe, mace, and spear. Most of the time, I like rocking just regular longswords and things like that, but they're actually really, really good in this game. But on this character, I want to use clubs. I want to go clubbing. He sells total of 10 Titanite shards to start you off with, some repair powder, infinite amount of wood arrows and wood bolts. Yeah, And of course, he upgrades your weapons. He repairs your stuff if it gets broken. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, for now. That's what I'll do. Get a club +3, and that took it up to 136 damage. Nice. You can upgrade your catalysts in this game. Not exactly sure what it does, but I know it can be useful either way. You can upgrade your armor. All that good stuff.
Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? I'll be around if you make it back.
Precious vagabond. Alright. So what am I going to do from here? Let me travel back to Forest of the Fallen Giants. We got the Crestfallen's Retreat and Cardinal Tower. Crestfallen warrior up there has a retreat. Interesting. Let's go to Cardinal Tower. Gonna play around a little bit more and then I'm gonna call it because I think I've already been playing for a good minute or so. Alright, with my upgraded weapon, everything should be considerably easier. And with the rest of these souls I've got, I'm gonna buy some throwing knives. Yeah. That'll help a lot.
Thank you.
What else have I got on my counter? Got one firebomb. I'll take that off because I don't plan on using it. However, I'll tell you what I will use in a bit is the witching urn. There we go. I'll use those. They're kind of like fire bombs except they do magic damage, so it's pretty cool. Oh, you stupid spear-using buffoon. Get out of here. Whee. Yeah. This area in particular, this is going to be a big ambush, so gotta get out of the way of those ballistas. Well, that didn't work out. But that did. Whoa now! Whoa, Nelly! Go on, get! Alrighty. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think so. Got Great Soul Arrow, Large Soul of a Lost Undead, and Blue Wooden Shield. Yeah, these baristas or ballistas. Not barista. Barista's a coffee dude. Ballistas are these giant crossbow things. I'm real educated, y'all. Alright, we come down here and it just gets darker and darker. I think a shield might actually come in handy for right here. So, yeah. Go ahead and equip that. Because this is going to be a trap, but I can't remember what kind. Up. Alright. Got staggered, but we're all good. Got a Titanite shard. I'm still fast rolling, so it's all good. Let's see. Does not open from this side, however, knock on the door gets the enemies to open it for you. I think. Yeah, there we go. I remembered that working before. Oh well, heck, I thought like all of them were going to come out and rush me. It's the only reason I threw the witching urn. Ended up not really needing it. Oh, well, I'm fixing to if I ain't careful. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. See, I only pressed the trigger once, I thought, just then. Then he struck twice. There we go. Alrighty. That was useful. So now, really can't see anything. But I know that there's something good in here. Yeah, here we go. Life ring and large titanite shard. Life ring gives you a little bit more health, I think. And it's a decent ring early on. What does this do? Ring of the Whale increases HP slightly. Raises maximum HP. Yeah, so I'll just do that. I'll have more health now. Okay, cool. And every time you level up any stat, your health raises a decent amount. So, just on a casual playthrough like what I'm doing, I'm probably not going to raise my vigor all that much. Because I'll already have plenty. Alright, I can't remember if this is a trapped chest or not, so... Nope, it's not. Got a Chloranthy ring. What about this one? No, we're good. Titanite slab? What? I didn't know that was in here. Well, hey, cool. Yeah, another thing about Dark Souls 2, it gives you way more slabs than Dark Souls 1, which is something I really like about Dark Souls 2. It allows you to, you know, max out more items without having to, like, cheat or whatever. Which is very good. Alright. I've been playing for a minute, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you soon with more Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. And until then, y'all take care.